Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2. We are Sardinia-Piedmont here with the eventual goal of forming Italy. We are currently involved in our war to annex Tunis, which has taken a bit of a dramatic turn as the Ottomans intervened on the enemy side, which I was not really expecting, but France has come in on our side since we are in their sphere, so they are helping us out. Let's unpause and let things continue. So the Ottoman army over here is now sieging the French land in Algeria, which is fine. There's secret society, which we'll do this and just gain the consciousness, I think. France is helping us siege the Tunisian lands here, which is going to get us some ticking war score started, and oh dear, we've taken a defensive battle. Which I was not really expecting, but let's see if we can hold out here. Or if France would be kind enough to reinforce us. Seems like that's not the case. Come on, France. Alright, we finished our tech and got extra tax efficiency. I think we'll get a military tech now. Maybe help us out here. Okay, we lost that battle. And France apparently is just heading back to their territory to reinforce. Which is fine. I just hope that France is going to be able to get troops onto the Ottoman core territory, since otherwise I don't think we're going to stand much chance of actually winning this war. I think we can probably take this battle here. No commander on their side makes it pretty easy. Unfortunately, I think even if we bring all of our troops up, though, we are not going to be able to fight the Ottoman army in our home provinces. So I think we should maybe ask France for military access. And go and hide our armies over there. We'll go hide behind mommy's skirts for a while. They are going to be able to siege this land, but it's probably colonial and not actually going to contribute much in the way of war score. But we're getting the ticking war score from occupying enough of Tunis, though. Alright, so France has the bulk of their army, it looks like. Actually, they've mobilized and are collecting a whole lot of troops up. Okay. Well, that's great. They can at least chase the Ottomans out of our territory, hopefully. Liberal agitation moved from Chambéry. In fact, they're losing battles here. Come on, France. You can do better than this. Liberal agitation removed from Annecy as well. And they are taking back the Ottoman occupations. And we got what we wanted. Annex Tunis. Okay, that was pretty good. We're still at war with the Ottomans, but hopefully France should be able to wipe peace out of this one before too long. Especially if they start winning some battles over here. We can move our troops back home, probably. So this Ottoman stack is going to get wiped out. This one is probably not going to get wiped out in this battle, but it looks like France is going to win it. Which is the case. Let's get our army over here to actually help siege that back. Okay, our winery is actually constructing, which I have not been paying attention to, so that is good. And now we have all of our land unsieged, which is also good. We can't peace out separately, I believe, so we're going to have to wait for France to do it, which is totally fine. They should be able to before too long. Actually sieging some Ottoman land over here. Alright, well I don't think it's too soon to start looking at our next conquest. We're already back to 0 infamy, since we got so little from that first justification, so I think we probably want to go after Sokoto next. We can only demand concession from them. They have too much territory for us to full annex them. So let's see here. We could take Sokot Hausaland, or in fact we actually can't because that's where their capital is. So I think East Hausaland is going to be our best bet. It has good populations. Better than Nigeria. Yeah, so we can use that to colonize the central part of Africa here once the time comes. I think we might want to get a few more transports built, though. And let's set a naval rally point up here. No real sign of an Ottoman fleet, which is one thing we should be a bit concerned about. They have 26 ships somewhere. Their army is completely wiped out now, though. So I think this war is not going to last too much longer. Okay, Russia increasing relations with us. The Blight of 1838. So we have the Potato Blight. We can spare no effort in relieving the local farmers, which will give us lower population growth and more militancy for a little while. 6 months, I guess. Or we can get it for a year and have no consciousness or loss of prestige. I think we'll just let them eat cake, that's fine. We don't really care. Okay, we can stop supplying our troops quite so much, since we're unlikely to have to fight any more battles. And I think we should be able to build at least one more Hussar, which I think we need, so let's get that started. And I think we can probably, as long as our transports are actually getting built, start justifying our war against Sokoto. Sokoto can be surprisingly difficult to actually conquer as a small civilized power at the start of the game here, since they have quite a lot of troops. But I think we should be able to manage it if we prepare properly. And we are white-pieced out of that war with the Ottomans. Okay. Well, we apparently have somehow lost a lot of prestige from that, maybe? Was it prestige that we lost to put us down in rank? Because we're no longer a secondary power. That is fine, though. We will get back there soon enough. So we did pick up about 4 infamy from our justification, but that's not really a big deal. War between Russia and Kokand. And Persia is attacking Afghanistan. Which is a pretty good move on their part. I've done it myself. As Persia. Swiss insults. That's not very neutral of you. Alright, we get extra CB generation speed. Our Hussar is going to be finished soon. Potato famine debated. Liberal sympathisers have come out of the woodwork both locally and in Parliament, criticising our government for its inability to handle the potato blight that recently struck one of our provinces. If the Liberals become too strong, they may well conspire again to ferment revolution. We should also consider dispatching troops to provinces where we see Liberal agitation. So, we can suppress them in Parliament and hope that the countryside stays calm, giving us extra local consciousness, or have everyone become 2% more liberal. I think we'll just do consciousness. So, same thing again, I guess. Not too long left for our justification. We... let's see, actually, we'll transport troops from Tunis, I think. Okay, we lost liberal agitation in one of our provinces. And another. Okay, let's see, we have 10 transports, so we can actually fit more than this on here. Okay, let's just get you all on board here. We'll just bring you up here and reorganize things. Tuscany allied with Modena. Let's check our sphere map mode. France hasn't sphered anyone else. Everyone else here is still in Austria's sphere. We could see if we could perhaps get an alliance with the Two Sicilies. Absolutely not, it turns out. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we need 10 brigades. We'll take the best looking ones. And take one more and 2 hussars, I think. Get you on the boats. We'll start supplying them a little bit better. And we'll get our war declared. We're taking East Hausaland. We could call our allies, but I don't think that's necessary. We're only going to end up handing control of the war over to France, when I would really rather keep it ourselves. Probably should have checked whether Sokoto is friendly with any great powers, but they usually aren't at the start of the game here. And that is indeed the case. And I did load my troops onto the ships, right? Always something you want to check before you sail your fleet halfway around the world. Agitation suppressed in Genoa as well. So we're almost up to 2% clergymen here. We're not actually supplying or spending on education as much as I would like to be, but we're not steadily making a lot of money either, so I think I'll just leave it as it is for the moment. So, liberal insurrection. Have Pops in Savona gain militancy and consciousness and kill 10% of artisans, or have them gain 3 consciousness. I think we'd prefer to keep some artisans. And we'll do the same again. So our troops are almost here. And a secret society in Nice. We'll just allow it to have liberal agitation, I guess. And it would be nice if we could wait here to actually get this military tech, though I don't think we really need to. probably will have a decent enough time anyway. Yeah, consciousness again, I suppose. Jacobin uprising. The revolutionary flames in Sardinia-Piedmont are fanned as Savona erupts into open rebellion. Crying out for liberty, justice and equality, the citizens take to the streets. So they're all going to gain 4 militancy, which is unfortunate. And it looks like we are actually going to get our army professionalism before we get involved in any battles, which is nice. And I think we might want to start getting some industry techs now. Mechanical production is going to be good. So we're not suffering any undue attrition here, just the standard 2% from occupation. Ooh, and Gold Rush in Sassari. A dried up old traveller has returned from the wilderness. When given whiskey, he says with a hoarse voice, "Gold, I have found gold, a mountain of gold." So we get trade goods changed to precious metal in Sassari, which I believe is here. That is hopefully going to help out our income a good bit. And we won our siege here. We'll get to our target provinces now. No sign of their army yet, which is strange. Okay, there it is. Our general has no attack value. I think we might see if we can appoint one that does have attack value for this battle. We can't. Okay. Well, we should be okay anyway. Or at least, let's hope so. Okay, but it was a little bit close there. Not, I suppose not too close, but if we'd only brought half the number of troops, you could see how we might have some amount of trouble actually winning these battles. And I don't think we're in danger of losing any ships just yet. Actually, the time at sea penalty is just going to keep stacking up, so I think we'll actually send these troops home for the moment, or the ships rather. As Parma broke their alliance with us. How rude. That's fine, we'll just keep sieging up our target provinces here. Not sure how much war score exactly we need. Apparently only 17. I might consider actually adding an additional war goal to take another province, like maybe Nigeria, even though it's not the best. Or we could take Sokot Benin, which is just 2 little regions there, I think. But they do have decent populations. And they do give us access into this area here for colonization later on. So that might be a good idea. And they actually want peace already. So yes, I think we will take this one other province. It's going to cost us a full 5 infamy, but we think we can afford that for the moment. Liberal insurrection again. So we can kill 10% of French soldiers there. I think we'll just negotiate. And our income is looking a bit better. Why don't we cut tariffs back down to 50%? Only 60% of East Houseland occupied, but it doesn't matter because they are just giving up. So we'll accept this offer. And we can take a decision. The Statuto Albertino. The Albertine Statute was a constitution enacted in the Kingdom of Sardinia-Piedmont in response to concerning revolutionary activity in the country on the 4th of March 1848. The statute formalized the absolute monarchy of Sardinia-Piedmont and would later be used, although in modified forms, as the basis for the Italian constitution all the way up until 1948. So this is triggered because we have militancy higher than 3. So we can have all pops lose militancy and gain some prestige. So yes, that seems good. Let's do that. So I think we are going to want to transport our troops back home, so let's get our boats on the way down here. And we can stop spending so much on them as well. War between the Ottomans and Egypt, and Sardinia expands, as we know. So I guess the Ottomans are after their Egyptian cores here. Not unexpectedly. So we're going to suffer some attrition down here, but our ships should be here, or at least... Oh, probably should have waited a bit before moving them out into the uncolonized territory, because we're going to lose some now. And I thought our ships were closer. But we are making pretty good money now. We can probably afford to put our tariffs all the way back down. And probably even spend on education and administration. Which is nice. And we lost liberal agitation in Turin. Okay, get on the boats, please. And head back home. Okay, well that is going to do it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.